We welcome you back to Phoenix Arena here in Debrecen, Hungary. It is France and Serbia preparing to square off here in our final nightcap game of the evening. Our referees, FIBA referees, Nilando Zalazar, Wasim Husani, and Rabah Nujim joining us here, our FIBA officiating crew, for our final game of the day between France and Serbia. So glad you joined us here on the FIBA YouTube channel. We're just about 3 minutes away from tip-off. Stay with us. It's Serbia and France coming up next right here on YouTube. Less than a minute remaining here before tip-off between France and Serbia as we welcome you back to Debrecen, Hungary. Inside Phoenix Arena, France and Serbia prepare to do battle. You take a look at the road to today's contest. France taking care of Madagascar, 119-56, and Serbia defeating Korea, 115-83. And the winner of this one will play the United States, who defeated just a game ago the Japanese team by the final score of 105-61. We are just about ready to go here. There you see Perron for the French team. Milicevic in there as well for Serbia. We are underway here in the first quarter, U19 World Cup quarterfinal action from Phoenix Arena in Debrecen, Hungary. First attempt off the glass, it won't count, and we've got a whistle on the first play of the game. Djokovic tries to take it up for Serbia. He's fouled. So Djokovic at the line here for Serbia. He's a 41% free throw shooter on the season. The foul assessed to number 10 for France, Rezerci. Djokovic puts the first two in for Serbia. They lead France 2-0 here inside our first quarter from Phoenix Arena. Back outside it goes. Now a right wing triple off the front of the iron. Getting his own rebound there and up and in for the French team. That was Perron. Zachary Perron. First 2 points of the evening for the French team. Now this was rebounded here by France, and they'll bring it the other way. Serbia coming out in the all blue look, blue shorts, blue jerseys, white numbers. And the French team in the all white look, white shorts, white jerseys, black numbers today for France. 2-2 here, inside 9 minutes remaining in our first quarter. Serbia now works the perimeter. Radakovic had it for a moment, and now a right wing three attempt. It won't fall, but he'll pick up some contact. Djokovic in there for Serbia. Djokovic draws the foul. That's going to be assessed to Perron. First one up and in for Djokovic. Don't forget, folks, make sure and smash that subscribe button right here on the FIBA YouTube channel so you're alerted whenever we go live. We got basketball for you almost 24 hours a day nowadays. Serbia leads France here 4-2. Make it 5-2 serves. Blazedic from the outside. Here comes Serbia right down the lane. And a whistle and a foul. Borovicinen taking it down there for Serbia. First bucket up and in. Borovicinen at the line here for Serbia. A 76% free throw shooter on the season. France brings it the other way now. They trail 7-2 here. At the rim, off the window, count the basket. And that right there is number 20 for France. Up and in, drawing them to within 3 points here. Alexandre Damsar. He's got his first 2 of the evening for France. Now they rebound it and bring it the other way. Along the baseline now, kicking it back out. Switching hands and finishing at the rim is Melvin Agenza for France. And Agenza has his first 2 points of the evening for France. Down low it goes, and it's stolen away by the French team. Here they come. From the left wing, count the triple. On the outside, Noah Penda. Penda with his first 3 points of the evening. France 9, Serbia 7. Underneath the basket, a little scoop, but not enough. It won't go. France with the rebound. Previous attempt there by Borovichinen. Zachary Perron for the French team, scoring the bucket for France. 11-7 France here over Serbia as we approach 6 minutes remaining in our first quarter. All the way to the rim, gets his own rebound. He's denied second and now third effort, and the third effort won't go. Lazar Djokovic in there for Serbia, and he'll pick up the foul. The French coach once again in disbelief. Penda at the stripe here. Saranak into the ballgame for Serbia. Djokovic at the stripe. It goes off the blue team. It'll be France basketball. 6 minutes remaining here in our first quarter. They lead the Serbian team 11-8. So glad you joined us here today on the FIBA YouTube channel. The nightcap for you here between France and Serbia. 3-point ball game, under 6 to play in the first. Running to the rim and had it stolen away there. Bozidic, and now a flush with a left hand, wide open for Zachary Perron. Milicevic had it for a moment there for Serbia. Now France comes the other way with it. And contact just near the left elbow. That's the third team foul on Serbia. Here in the first half, another look at the previous play. There you see Damsar running down the lane with the basketball for France. Picking up the contact. And there, Perrault just throwing it down for France. French team up by 5. They work the perimeter here now. Down the lane goes Melvin Agensa. So Agensa with 4 points here in this first quarter for France. Under 5 minutes to play in the first. French team leads by 7. Milicevic with the basketball there for Serbia. Into the ball game here for France. Correction, that is 21 right there for France. Buzadik. And Parmontelou into the ball game for France. Milicevic at the line. France brings it up. Now they lead by 5. 4:40 and counting here in the first quarter. A tie-up. The foul assessed to 0. Another look at it right here. Milicevic with the foul there for Serbia. 4.5 to play here in the first from the right wing, launching a three and connecting. Agenza. He's catching fire here for France in this first quarter. He's got 7 here as we approach the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 1. Serbia now works the perimeter. They kick it back out, driving to the basket. And looks like maybe a poke in the eye there for Djokovic. Lazar Djokovic. Another look here as he puts it on the deck right on top of the Tissot watch logo there at the free throw line. Fading away now out of bounds. That is Serbia's Kurcic. And we've reached the end of our first correction, 3:57 remaining here in the first quarter. We have a whistle. France by 8. Agenza for France. He puts it back into play here. French team on top by 8. Agenza has it now. He'll work off of a screen there for a moment. They get it down low. The patience and off the window for Zachary Perron. Timeout on the floor called by Serbia. The French team has got them doubled up right now, 20-10, 3:38 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll step aside, take a short timeout, come right back here for more FIBA basketball here, quarterfinals in the U19 World Cup. Stay with us. More coming up from Phoenix Arena.
Ali mrtvi smo ljudi, nema odbrane, nema ništa ljudi. I rekli smo kad je ovdje, pa skupite telo, majko, ne može tako. Gde ovaj relay? Ajde mi se Šenac, kako se ja ti šutnem? Ajde, relax. Znači igramo 2, tako što ti ostaneš u pop. Važi, to je u redu. Znači, Lazar, ti iz uručenja sa tobom igramo 2. Važi, uručiš 2, ideš u roll. Čapa, pik i pop, jer ja sam šut. Ajde, slobodno, ajde! Srbija!
France leading 20-10 as we welcome you back here to Debrecen, Hungary. Agenza with a little finger roll there, and then you're going to see Zachary Perron for the French team finishing at the rim as we welcome you back. 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. France doubling up Serbia right now, 20-10. A left wing step in there for Japa. Now it's stolen away. Here's a breakaway. And the layup won't go. Whistles on the floor. And they say it's a goaltend. So Serbia will get the basket. Kurcic. France now working outside the perimeter here. 3 minutes remaining in our first quarter. Perrault down low. Back outside it goes now. A left wing triple for Agenza. It won't go. Serbia with the rebound. All the way to the basket. Japa had it blocked. Elevating on defense right there for France. Damsar. And there you saw the basketball just starting to come down there, necessitating the goaltend. 20-12 France over Serbia. 2.5 minutes remaining here in our first quarter. Borovichinin. Off the glass, count the basket for Borovichinin. And the Serbian squad, now they draw to within 6 here. Starting to mount a comeback. They scored 4 unanswered here in the late stages of the first quarter. Swatted away there by Joppa. Here comes the Serbian squad. It'll stay with the Serbs, out of bounds off of the French team. Parmontelou. Last touched it there for France. So Serbia's Ristic will inbound. A left wing triple off the front of the iron. Joppa unable to connect there for Serbia. Perot at the top of the key. Now he'll give way to Agensa. Now into the lane and fading away for France. That was Parmontelou. Out of bounds off of the Serbia team. It'll stay with France. Zachary Perot has 8. He's leading the French team in scoring here this afternoon. There he is working along the baseline. It looks like he just stepped out. Got the front edge of that shoe out of bounds. Returning to the lineup for Serbia, Milicevic. Back into the ballgame here for the Serbs. France will inbound, 1:40 remaining here in the first quarter. Zella Dekenu. Shot clock violation, they turn it over. It'll be Serb basketball. 22-14 France. Just inside the arc. It rims out. Milicevic on the last attempt there for Serbia. Now from the top of the key, tickling the twine there is Parmontelou for France. You heard that net pop there. Once again, shout out to the production team there on the ground in Debrecen. Bumped off the play there. Parmontelou for France. And got a little shoulder there from Krčić. Into the ball game for Serbia. This will be number 17. Djokovic returning to the lineup here for Serbia. Boro Vicinin will have a seat on the bench for the Serbs. Stepping back, a left wing triple for Milicevic. Milicevic in there for 3 for Serbia. A 7-point ball game here. He's got 5 on the evening. Does Milicevic. How about the left wing triple, courtesy of, how about that from Fischer? That's the end of our first quarter. France 27, Serbia 17. Stay with us here. More World Cup U19 action coming your way next from Debrecen, Hungary. End of the first quarter, 27-17, France over Serbia. We'll be right back.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
We welcome you back inside Phoenix Arena here in Debrecen, Hungary. We encourage you to scan the QR code on your screen there. Download the Courtside 1891 app for streams, schedules, and scores. Fans looking on here as France leads Serbia 27-17. James Poovey welcoming you back here inside the arena for second quarter action between Serbia and France here to close out a Friday of quarterfinal action here in World Cup U19 action. France first back at it here on the glass. And they go ahead 29-17 now, courtesy of a Fisher basket. Or courtesy that was Dianco on the basket there for France. On the other end, they go up and score it, Agenza for the French team. 31-17 now France. Agenza has 12 on the evening for the French team. Now we have a whistle on the floor. Milicevic draws the foul for Serbia, non-shooting foul. So Serbia will inbound the basketball here, 9.5 minutes remaining in our first half. Fisher backing down a defender there, won't go. Ristic came in there for a moment for Serbia. Now from the left wing, a triple. It's gonna go. Borovicinin for Serbia from way downtown. He's got 7 points here on the evening. Draws the Serbian team to within 9, 31-20 now. France leading Serbia. They work the perimeter, now they try to work it inside. Noah Penda now, back inside it goes now, and down low as the shot clock expires. Zela Dekenu trying to score it there for the Serbian team, for the French team, excuse me. Now French gets their own rebound and brings it back the other way. A whistle on the floor. That'll be assessed to Jovan Ristic. France puts it back into play here. 8.5 minutes remaining in our first half. They move it around the horn and pull and pop for Agenza. Melvin Agenza leads the way here this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, for the French team. He's got 15 on the evening, 6 of 8 from the field, along with 2 rebounds and an assist. Switching hands at the rim, and Agenza poking it away there. That was Milicevic for Serbia. And now we have a foul on the floor. Zela Dekenu at the stripe here for the French team. A 50% free throw shooter on the season. Puts the first one up and through the well. France now with a 15-point lead here over Serbia. Second one up and true as well. Checking into the ball game for France. Serbia now working the perimeter here. They swing it around. This is Milicevic, lost the handle on it. Now French The French team on the run out. Zella de Kenyu. There you see Delon de Kenyu. Returning to the ball game for France, none other than Zachary Perrault. So Perrault returning to the ball game here for the French team. 7:30 remaining here in the first half. Borovicinen back into the game for Serbia as well. French team gets it into Perrault. Agenza dribbles the baseline, gets it, works it outside there to Fisher, who puts it up, unable to connect. They turn it over. It'll be Serbia basketball. Another look from the corner. And a tie up there along the baseline. We have a timeout. No timeout. I thought the French coach might have called time there. Substitutions. Into the ball game for Serbia. Luka Vudragovic into the ball game for Serbia. Vudragovic in for Serbia here. And stepping out of bounds along the sideline, unfortunately, was Borovicinen for Serbia. So he'll turn it over. And one more look right there. So France now on top by 16 here. This is Fisher now. Had it for a moment there. Now they drop it off to Bouzadi. And a left wing triple and contact for Melvin Agenza. So the foul against Serbia. Radakovic, the foul for Serbia. Into the ballgame for the Serbs, number 5, Milijasevic, returning to the lineup for Serbia. Melvin Agenza, 15 points on the evening, 6 of 8 from the field, 3 rebounds and an assist. 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in our first half. Great look under the basket right there for you. Jensa puts the second one in. He's got 17 here. Off the glass for Serbia, it won't fall. Vudragovic on the other end for Serbia, and then France puts it up and in for 2. Count the basket for Noah Penda, a timeout on the floor. Called by the Serbian team. Full timeout, so we'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching FIBA U19 World Cup basketball here on YouTube. Stay with us. More to come from Debrecen, Hungary after this.
Lazar isto ostani tu jednom, drugi put vuče ti sa te strane. To u redu. Da. I kad on Lazar ode malo izađi tu, jer jasno idemo u bok za šutera, jasno. Ako je laki sam, ti mu daj pas, je važno. Ako ne vuče, okreni se ovde, pa da proba.
Napravite blok, ljudi.
Ajde, više strah, ajde, četiri strah.
Ajde! Ko je najbolji? Srbija!
We welcome you back to Phoenix Arena here in Debrecen, Hungary. There's a look at the three-point bomb, courtesy of Boro Vicinin for Serbia. There, another look at it right there, elevating over Mr. Fisher for the French team. Right now, France 40, Serbia 20. As we approach 6 minutes remaining here in our first half. So glad you joined us here this evening on the FIBA YouTube channel. Make sure and get at me. Let me know where you're watching this ball game from. Get in the comments there on YouTube, and I'll see if I can give you a shout out here. As France puts it back in play. And how about the bucket? Noah Pinda on the layup there for France. The assist provided by Mr. Fisher. Serbia now working the ball down low along the baseline. That is Djokovic. He's going to pick up some contact as he works the baseline there for the Serbian team. Melvin Aginsa picking up the foul there for France. Into the ball game for France, number 20, Alexandra Damsa. Djokovic at the line for Serbia. A 41% free throw shooter on the season is Djokovic. Puts the second one in there for Serbia. 42-21 now. A tie-up along the free throw line. They'll reset the shot clock. A little bounce pass attempt there. He was trying to find Fisher. Down low was Perrault. France will maintain possession. They feed it down low. A little scoop and score. Zachary Perrault with the assist from Buzadik. Aleksa Milinkovic into the ball game here for Serbia now. He stands near the left block there as you see the Serbian coach, Vladimir Jokic. France adds to the tally there, 45-21 here. 5:12 remaining in our first half. Good looking stroke there for Fisher. Serbia brings it back up the floor now. Able to hold on to it is Djokovic. He's going to try to weave past the defense. Now it's stolen away there by France's Buzadic, and then throwing it down is Zachary Perrault. Zachary Perrault with the flush and the finish there for the French team. Serbia now takes it to the rim and picks up a foul. A nice take by Milicevic. Milicevic, rather, at the line here for Serbia. He's got 5 on the evening, make it 6 now. 1 of 4 from the field, also a rebound as well for Milicevic. Two up and in there for Milicevic. He's got 7 points on the evening, 4 of 4 from the field. Buzadic now from the right wing. He works inside there to Noah Penda. Now at the top of the key, a pull and pop. It won't go for Damsar. Serbia's Milicevic with the basketball. He takes it inside, tries to kick it back out. It's stolen away by France. And here comes number 21, Buzadic, and then flushing it down is Noah Penda with the finish. Zachary Perrault also in there for France. Perron now with the basketball. Correction, that's Buzadic on the right wing. Inside it goes, and losing the handle there was Noah Penda. Milicevic for Serbia, and now we have an offensive foul assessed to Serbia's number 0, Alexa Milinkovic. Another look at it right here, the lean. But they say that Fisher had the feet planted there and draws the charge. Milinkovic with his 3rd foul of the evening, as you get a great look at the kicks there. And those were the kicks of none other than Lucas Charles Victor Fisher. Buzadic kicks it across. Penda with a 3-ball, it won't stick. Serbia with a rebound, and then they throw it away and turn it over to the French team. Razirci into the ball game for France. Zachary Perrault will have a seat on the French bench. France working the perimeter now here as 2 minutes and some change remain here in our first half. A foul on the floor. That will be assessed to number 44, Filip Borovicinen. Noah Penda at the line here for France. Penda, a 75% free throw shooter on the season for Coach Kebe. Penda with 7 points on the evening. He's 2 of 2 from the stripe. As Serbia's number 10 checks into the ball game. Saranak in for Serbia. There you see the contact applied. Borovićinin will put it back into play here for Serbia. They trail by 29. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in our first half. Serbia running the baseline. Borovićinin gets his own rebound, and then he is attacked from behind there by the French team. Down low it goes. It's stolen away there by Milicevic, excuse me. Working on those Serbian pronunciations. Once again, folks, don't forget to subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel here so you are alerted whenever we go with live basketball. A right-hand finish at the rim for Dessar. A foul on the play, as you see. Borovićinin take it to the rim. And on the arm. Checking into the lineup now for France, Zachary Perron, returning for the French team. 54-25, a minute 16 remaining here in the half. Djokovic, the 41% free throw shooter, had a chance there for Serbia. French team now in possession, spin and shoot. Good looking try there for Damsar. And then the block on the other end and the return to sender. Zachary Perron throws it down on the other end. (56-25). The French team extending it now to 31. Almost stolen away, but Serbia able to hold it. Now from just outside the left elbow. A second and third and fourth effort now for Serbia. It stays with the Serbs down low. Among others, working down there in the paint. Milinkovic. There you see him right down low there on the baseline, and it's denied by Fisher. The defense on point there for France, but somehow Serbia able to maintain possession of the basketball. 12 seconds remaining here in our first half. The foul assessed to Noah Penda. So his second of the evening for Noah Penda. And that will send Cerenic to the line for Serbia. A 50% free throw shooter on the season. He adds one more to the tally there for Serbia. Hotzel checking into the ball game for France. Romain Hotzel, a scoop, and no score there for Serbia, or for France at the end of our first half. Our score, France 56 and Serbia 27. Halftime festivities coming up next in Debrecen, Hungary on inside Phoenix Arena. Stay with us. Second half action coming up next. Enjoy the halftime highlights, and we'll welcome you back here in just a little bit for half number 2 from Debrecen, Hungary.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
We welcome you back here to Phoenix Arena in Debrecen, Hungary. We encourage you also to scan the QR code there on your screen. Download that Courtside 1891 app. Keep you updated with all the stats and statistics you could ever need. We got one for you here today in the quarterfinals. The right to play the United States tomorrow in the semis at stake here between France and Serbia. The French team on top at the break, 56-27. We are about ready for tip-off here of half number 2. And we'll get things started here for you. It'll be the Serbs controlling the basketball here for half number 2 as we welcome you back to Debrecen, Hungary here inside Phoenix Arena. James Poovey coming to you live here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Make sure and hit me up on Twitter. I'd love to hear from you at JP_Bcast. The Serbs working left to right now on your television screen. A floater won't go. And we have contact on the floor here to start our second half. The foul assist to Serbia's number 17. Djokovic, he's got 9 points on the afternoon. France now in control here. His third foul of the evening for Djokovic. That ball stolen away. Razershi had it for a moment, and then the Serbs stole it away. Down the lane with a right-hand scoop. It won't quite fall. None other than Filip Borovichinen, the Arizona Wildcat. Scoring the basket there for the French team. Razershi, Zachariah Razershi. His first 2 points of the evening. There's the Serbs with a right-hand finish at the glass for Melvin Agensa. Agensa, the leading scorer for... Correction, that was not Agensa on the other end. My mistake. He's got the ball now for France. He's going to penetrate, scoop it up with the right hand, and absorb some contact on the way to the basket. There you see Agensa. He's leading the way today for France. He's got 17 on the evening. Jovan Ristic with the foul for the Serbian team. His second. Agensa at the line here for France. 58-29, the right, once I mentioned a moment ago, the right to play the United States tomorrow in the semis on the line here between France and Serbia. Right now, the French team in control, leading by 30. We'll see if the Serbian team has enough in the tank to mount a comeback. Lazar Djokovic leading the way this evening for the Serbian team. He's got 9 points. Now France steals it away once again. They move it around the horn now. From the left wing, it won't fall for Alexandra Damsar. The foul assessed to the French team. Another look at it right here. That'll be on Agenza. A little bit too much contact there from Melvin Agenza. Philip Borovicinen checking into the ballgame there for France. That is number 93, Noah Penda, returning to the lineup. He's got 7 points here on the evening for the French team. At the right elbow, falling and fading away is Miliasevic. A good-looking shot there from Miliasevic. Working the perimeter now. Parmontelou, he's going to spot up from the corner as the shot clock expires. And that'll be a turnover. The ball will go over to Serbia. They're trailing here by 28. Just over 7 minutes remaining here in our third quarter. Down low it goes, a right-hand scoop and score. Parmontelou. After the steal there from Zachary Parlon. The ball gets away from Serbia. It'll be France basketball. Checking in for Serbia, number 6, Filip Radakovic. Radakovic now into the ball game here for Serbia. He will spell Jovan Ristic. A deep left wing triple. It won't fall for Parmontelou. Serbia now the other way with it. Under 6.5 to play here in the third. It's stolen away on the break and the slam. That is Alexandra Damsar. Timeout on the floor called by Serbia. We'll step aside and take that timeout with them. You're watching FIBA U19 World Cup 2023 basketball right here on YouTube. Stay with us. More third quarter action coming up next.
Nam agresivni. Četvorka je tu, keci ovde, čovječ. Uvijek idemo blok, Ilija, čovječ. Nemoj sam da ideš da je primiš ti sam. Zašto sami? Kad god je agresija, mi kad izvodimo bilo gde, četvorke, keci ide oko četvorke. To je osnova, ej. Ilija, kad ovako preuzmeš igrača, onda kad daj nekom ipak, jasno. Kad dođemo 5 strana, ljudi, možemo da odigramo akciju ili ne. Znači, napravi bol, primi, čure, ti idi ovdje, jasno. Otvori na džapu ovdje. Ajmo pas, ajde to je malo.
Ajde. Ko je najbolji? Srbija.
Here comes the steal and the flush on the run out there for Alexander Damsar for the French team. A steal and a slam for number 20 as we welcome you back to Debrecen, Hungary. Inside Phoenix Arena, the quarterfinal round here in the 2023 U19 FIBA World Cup. the right to play the United States tomorrow on the line here between France and Serbia. Right now, the French team in command. A foul assessed to Noah Penda. That's his third. Non-shooting foul. Serbia will inbound from the sideline, and then we have a jump ball. Djokovic had it there for Serbia. He got tied up there with Perot and Razirci. There they are right there. Another look at it. No foul on the play, just a jump ball as you see the sportsmanship on display there. Penda will inbound it here for France as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the third. Top of the key, now he's going to penetrate, go all the way to the glass, and pick up the foul. That's Damsar. He'll go to the stripe. They say count the basket. So he'll get the continuation there, will Damsar. The foul assessed to Joppa. That's his first for Serbia. Fisher returns to the lineup for France, and Noah Penda will have a seat on the bench. Sarr with 9 points on the evening for France. His team leads 66-31 here. We're under 6 to play in the third. A right wing triple won't fall for Milicevic, I should say. The foul assessed to France. That's number 7, Parmontelou. Down low, just a little bit too much contact on the back there of Djokovic. Now on the perimeter there for Serbia, Filip Borovicanin. Borovicanin from the Arizona Wildcats, trying to follow in the footsteps of one Dusan Ristic, former U of A Wildcat as well. Contact along the baseline and a whistle. That foul assessed to Serbia. Nikola Joppa, the foul. Back into the lineup for Serbia, it'll be Milinkovic. At the stripe for France, Zachary Razirci. And Razirci, a 85% free throw shooter on the season. One more stoppage of play underneath the basket. The French coach happy with the effort there, nonetheless. There's the steal and the attack of the basket from Damsar. He'll go back to the stripe here one more time for the French team. Damsar with 9 points on the evening for France. 4 of 8 from the field. 3 rebounds, and an assist as well for Damsar. He puts one more on the tally sheet there for France. He's got 10 points, 3 blocks, and 2 steals here this evening. The foul assessed to number 21 as he double checks that everything's still attached there. Another look at the previous play here. Buzadik on the foul for France. Stepping in from the corner, the float game, it won't go for Filip Borovicanin. The foul assessed to Damsar. Checking the lineup here for France, returning, I should say, That is none other than number 7, Romain Thomas Parmontelou. Borovicinen unable to connect on that one there. I know we had Sue watching a little bit earlier from Tucson cheering on the fellow Wildcat right there, Philip Borovicinen. Hope everyone enjoying the ball game here today. Borovicinen 8 points so far here tonight for Serbia. That one nearly stolen away. Perron with a nice dish. Tried a little bounce pass there down low, trying to find Mr. Fisher. It's a turnover. Serbia will regain possession here. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. 68-32. Unless Serbia is able to mount a comeback for the ages, it would appear that France is heading toward a matchup with the United States tomorrow. Too early to call at this point, but it's heading that way. A loose ball, a whistle. Parmontelou right there for France. An unsportsmanlike technical foul assessed to Marko Saranac. So Parmontelou at the stripe here. He's got 7 points on the evening. Make it 8 now for Parmontelou. So France will maintain possession of the basketball. Noah Pinda will check back in here for France. And he will spell Zachary Perron. Bounce pass, they skip it back outside now to Parmontelou. He fires away from deep. It won't go, rebounded by Milicevic. Running to the rim. Djokovic unable to capitalize. Rebounded there by France, and here come the French team, leading by 42. Correction. A 3-ball from the left corner pocket. The other way with it goes Serbia. Razirci with a 3-point basket on the other end there for France. And then Kursic draws the foul for Serbia on the other end. He'll go to the line here. Fisher picking up the foul for France. That's his second. Kursic, a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Makes that one count there for the Serbian team. 73-35, under 4 minutes to play here in the third. France moves it around the horn. They work it back outside now. A pull and pop as the shot clock expires for Fisher. It won't go, but somehow France able to get the ball back. And now a right corner three unable to count as well. Parmontelou now with the basketball for France. He'll direct traffic here with 3:20 and counting here in the third. He drops it off, driving to the basket, and fouled is Zachary Razirci. Saranac with a foul for Serbia. Razirci puts the first one in for France. He's got 8 on the evening now. Correction, he missed both of those free throws, so 7 points on the night for Razirci. Down the lane goes Borovichinen. And he comes up empty, rebounded there by France. Along the baseline, count the bucket. Noah Penda, a little bit of paint work there for the French team. Down low, and it's poked away. Djokovic was about to elevate, and then Razirci came in and poked it out of bounds. Checking in for Serbia, that is Jovan Ristic. Ristic has 2 on the evening for Serbia. As you see, Borovichinen will have a seat there for Serb. (76-35) as France brings it into the front court. Hotzel with the basketball. Almost stolen away there by Serbia. Hotzel gets it back one more time, and now from the right wing, a long-range triple. And the follow and the finish for Noah Penda under the basket. Razirci tried the long-range 3, but Penda coming up with the rebound and the putback. Penda's got 11 on the evening, 3 of 3 from the field. A rebound there for Noah Penda, and here comes France. Hotzel into the front court. They'll move it around, and now a right wing 3 once again for Razirci. It won't go. As we approach a minute and a half remaining here in the third. France 78, Serbia 35. Djokovic into some trouble. And you love the sportsmanship there as the French player on the deck. That is Lucas Fischer. And they're just a hard charge in on defense there for Joppa. .128 remaining here in our third quarter. It'll be Fischer at the stripe here for France. He's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Puts the first one up and in. Second one good as well. France shooting 69% from the stripe here in the quarter. Through the traffic, spinning through there for Serbia. That was Joppa. Down low, the steal, and now Serbia steals it right back, and the jam. How about that? A good-looking flush right there for number 23. Joppa with a flush there for Serbia. Now France with it on the other end. Under a minute to play here in the third. Whistle. Foul assessed to Serbia. And that'll be number 65. Zela Dekenu. Zela Dekenu at the stripe here for France adds one more to the tally. 81-37 now, under a minute to play here in the third. France able to maintain possession. Kenu is a 50% shooter from the stripe on the year. A right-hand scoop for France. It won't go. The rebound, the second and now third effort, and the fourth effort finally finishes the job there for the French team, courtesy of Razirshi. Refusing to give up on the play there is the French team. 12.8 seconds remaining here in the third, and we got a whistle on the floor. Returning to the lineup for France, Dom Sarr into the ball game. At the line, Milicevic for Serbia. Puts the first one in. His 10th point of the evening. Ilya Milicevic. Second one up and true as well for Milicevic. His 12th point of the night. Checking into the ball game now for Serbia, it's Kurcic. France now on the interior, and now they work it back outside. This is Holtzel with it. He's going to fire away from the right wing, and it rims out to end our third quarter. France 83, Serbia 39, fourth and final quarter on tap when we return here for the 2023 FIBA Under-19 World Cup. Stay with us. More coming up right after the break. Melvin Agensa leads the way for the French team with 18 points. As we welcome you back here on the FIBA YouTube channel, fourth and final quarter here of this quarterfinal matchup between France and Serbia. The right to play the United States tomorrow in the semifinal on the line. James Poopy welcoming you back here to Phoenix Arena in Debrecen, Hungary. 9 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter as we're just inside that fourth quarter. So glad you joined us here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Serbia now getting it inside and then denied for at least a moment. Finally stolen away there by France. The French team gets it up the floor in a hurry now. Agensa back into the ballgame, the leading scorer. He puts one in from the left wing. nothing but nylon for Melvin Agensa, his 21st point of the evening for France. He continues to be a problem for opposing defenses. A left wing triple off the front of the iron. It won't go. Vudragovic with the attempt there for Serbia. There you see him right there, unable to connect from downtown. France back in possession now with 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth. They move it around. Agensa one more time from the right corner. He's unable to connect. Trying to add to his 21 points here on the night. Serbia from downtown off the front of the iron. Rebounded there by France. On the run out and the stuff with the left hand. That is once again Melvin Agensa with his 23rd point of the evening. And a little exclamation point there and a timeout on the floor called by Serbia. 88-39, 8:35 remaining here in the fourth. We'll step aside, take that brief timeout with them, and return for more fourth quarter action right here from Debrecen, Hungary.
Ajde da probamo da uđemo u 4. Ovakvi u 4, važi. Znači, ajde da zavrtimo pa da uđemo u 2 blokade. Jasno. Postavi ti Ilija, važi. Ajde bre, ajde.
Ajde, ajde.
Ko je najbolji?
Srbija.
We welcome you back for the final 8.5 minutes of basketball here on a Friday in Debrecen, Hungary. It's France and Serbia squaring off. France in command here, waiting for their opportunity to take on the United States tomorrow in the semifinal round. All arrows pointing towards Sunday's final. But a lot more basketball to be played before that happens. Borovicanin back into the ballgame here for Serbia. He's got the handle here. He'll pull and pop. It'll come up short, but rebounded there by Serbia, and the horn expires on the shot clock. A foul assessed to number 5, Milicevic there. His first of the evening for Serbia. A non-shooting foul. Another look at it right here. Agensa trying to take it inside on him. And a little bit of a hand check there from Milicevic. Checking into the ball game here for France. Our first look of the evening at number 19, Izan Lemu. A left wing triple, count it. Long range basket, courtesy of Buganovic. Vuk Bogunovic, his first 3 points of the evening there for Serbia. Clock runs under 7.5 to play in the ball game. Hotzel kicks it out. They fire away at the buzzer and count the basket for Lucas Charles Victor Fisher. 9 points on the night for Fisher. He's deadly right there from long range. Count the basket. Borovichinen with his 10th point of the evening. Izan Lemieux with the foul for France. Borovichinen at the line here for Serbia. He completes the three-point play. And we know Coach Tommy Lloyd down there in Tucson watching the ball game here. Coach, hope you're doing great today on a Friday here in the Grand Canyon State. France moves it around the horn now once again. Down inside it goes, a little hook shot. It won't go for Lemieux. Borovichinen now directing traffic for Serbia. Under 6.5 to play here in the fourth. Vudragovic driving to the basket, a scoop and score for his first 2 points of the night. Luka Vudragovic. France once again in possession. Romain Holtzel. Now it goes over to Zachary Perron. Stolen away there by Serbia. Vudragovic on the steal, tried to run it all the way to the basket and picks up the foul. A non-shooting foul. Three-point shot unable to go for Serbia. Contact on the floor once again here. Another look at the replay. Perron trying to take it along the baseline there, and Joppa with the infraction for Serbia. And he will have a seat on the bench, as we will welcome back to the lineup here for Serbia, number 17, Lazar Djokovic. Perron connects on the free throw. 92-47 France. They are on their way to taking on the United States tomorrow in the semifinal round, as you see Zachary Perron have a seat on the bench there for the French team. His afternoon, or evening, I should say, could be over with. We'll see. Serbia now with the ball once again here. Milicevic gets it inside to Djokovic, and he picks up the foul. That one will be assessed to Simon Correa. Another look right here. Correction, not Correa. It's going to be on Fisher. So that's his third for France. Djokovic at the line for Serbia. Puts the first one up and in. He's a 41% free throw shooter on the season. Second one good as well for Djokovic. 93-49. He's got 11 points on the night along with 6 rebounds. France now working the perimeter. Razirci tries a triple. It won't go. Borovichinen along the baseline with a rebound, and then we have contact, says our FIBA officiating crew. Foul assessed to Holtzel. There you see him just a little bit too much around the waist there of Borovichinen. Serbia gets it back into play here. Under 5 minutes remaining here in our fourth. A right wing try there for Milicevic. It won't go. And that'll be on Milicevic, his second foul of the evening. non-shooting foul, so France will inbound the basketball here. And Holtzel will bring it into the front court. The French team works the perimeter here. 4.5 minutes remaining. It's stolen away by Serbia's number 17, Djokovic. And then the French team returns the favor, stealing it right back. 4:20 remaining here in the fourth. France moves it around the horn. They drive inside. A baseline scoop pass. Unable to connect from the top of the key was Fisher. And now here comes Serbia the other way with it. Now France once again with another steal. All the way to the basket. Count it for Simon Correa. Simon Correa with his first bucket of the evening. And we got a timeout on the floor called by Serbia. 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining here in the fourth. We'll step aside, take the brief timeout, and return to Phoenix Arena right after this.
Odigramo odbranu, pokažete karakter, izginemo odbranu, krenemo u kontranapad, jedan njima u ruke, druga njima u ruke. A da se smirimo malo. Dobro je
Filip Borovicinen and the Serbian team trailing France by a wide margin here as we welcome you back inside Phoenix Arena. Filip Borovicinen knowing that probably the next time he takes the basketball court will be down at McHale Center in Tucson for the Arizona Wildcats this winter. France in command here, 95-49 over Serbia. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. That shot falls short. France now, Romain Holtzel with the ball. Moves it around to Simon Correa, I should say. Holtzel with a left wing triple. It won't go, but rebounded nicely there by Razirci. Along the baseline, they get it back outside now. A right wing ball almost from the scorer's table. It won't go. Serbia tries to get it up ahead in a hurry, and then they lose the handle. That was Lazar Djokovic. And there you see Borovicinen. He tried to kick it up ahead in a hurry there and just couldn't quite get it on target to Djokovic. France moves it around the horn now with under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth. So glad you joined us here this evening on the FIBA YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of games we had for you. The United States taking care of business in the previous game against Japan. And now France taking care of Serbia here. They will meet tomorrow in the semifinals with the right to go to Sunday's championship match on the line. So rest easy tonight, folks, here in Central Europe, we'll call it, as we'll have some more semifinal action for you on the air here tomorrow on the FIBA YouTube channel. Down low it goes, and thwarting the attempt right there was Borovicinen. Back to Borovicinen it goes. They spin around. Serbia gets it back outside. Now they'll go left corner triple. It won't fall. But a rebound and a putback and a basket and a foul for Marko Saranak. That'll be assessed to Simon Correa. His first foul of the evening here. One more look at it. And no, that it looks like it might be on Fisher. That is indeed on Fisher, his fourth. As Šerenak completes the three-point play there for Serbia. 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth. A date with the United States on tap tomorrow for France. All the way to the rim, it won't go. You saw Holtzel trying to run around the hoop there. France able to hold it in. From the top of the key, that was Buzetic. Right hand finish, a finger roll for Borovicinen. Filip Borovicinen with 11 points. Correction, he has 13 now on the day for Serbia. 13 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double here today for Filip Borovicinen as a right-wing triple finds the bottom of the net for Alexander Buzetic. Under a minute to play here in the fourth. A right wing three, nothing but nylon for Marko Šerenak. France now handing it off. Holtzel gives way there. Puzadi gets it back. He'll try to step around the defense. The shot clock will expire. No shot, says our FIBA officiating crew here. 25.6 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. So glad you joined us once again here on the FIBA YouTube channel. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the last couple broadcasts I've had the pleasure of bringing you here, courtesy of the fine folks over at Spalk Talk. Serbia will put it back into play here. What will probably be the last shot of the game. Back to Borovicinen. Inside up with an easy layup there for Djokovic. And France will dribble out the last 8 seconds of this ball game. And they will indeed have a date with the United States of America tomorrow for the semifinals. Spain and Turkey will be the other semi tomorrow. That one will be the last game of the night. But first up at 5:30 p.m. local time, it'll be France and the United States of America in the semifinal. Our final, once again here, is France 98 and Serbia 59. For everyone at Spalk Talk, I'm James Spoovy saying so long. I hope you enjoyed the basketball here on a Friday from Debrecen, Hungary. It was nothing but a pleasure to bring you the last two calls of the evening. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Once again, France getting the win here tonight over Serbia. And they will take on the United States of America tomorrow in the semifinal. Thanks again for joining us here tonight on the FIBA YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your evening if you're over in Central Europe, and a great rest of your day if you're here with me in the United States of America. We'll talk to you again very soon. Once again, France beating Serbia to advance to the semis. Have a great rest of your evening and day, and we will talk to you again very soon. Take care.